Hey, hi, and hello, everyone. This is Shadow Studios 9, Minecraft username Primary, and Miss clearing my throat. Wonderful. Okay, here we are on the Tinker Box. I was thinking about a project which I may or may not finish at this point. I have these crazy ideas from now and then, but part of the idea was using tripwire for long-distance redstone signals. And I have gotten some good results from this testing. Now, normal redstone can only travel 15 blocks before you have to extend it. And I wanted to see whether string would be a viable solution to replacing redstone for straight long-distance shots. And my answer is yes, absolutely. So you can see I flick this lever, and without any delay, for the most part, that piston on the other end goes up and down. Now, the way this works is there's just a normal piston here with a boat on it, and because the boat's an entity, when it gets pushed up, it sets off the string eating, and string, I have found, from block to block, it can travel 44 spaces. So that means from this block here to this cobblestone block here is 44 spaces. Now, to travel that far with normal redstone, you would have to have a repeater. And to travel that distance, you would actually have to have 3 repeaters. And so this way, you still get an instantaneous response 44 blocks out. Now, actually, you could even replace this 44 block distance with yet another setup that has a boat on a piston to go another 44 blocks. Now, there is, from the time it takes for the piston to shoot out, there is about a tick of delay. However, keep in mind, you're going to use 3 repeaters for every 44 blocks. 45 actually would need another one, so you're like right there at that limit. So you're cutting the amount of ticks of delay down in a third for long distance signals, which means you could send signals across a vast area really fast. Now keep in mind, the chunks you're working with do have to be loaded, so there is a limit to how far you can send redstone signals. So just keep that in mind when you're building this. But before, to send redstone signals really long distances, you would have a fair amount of delay. But I really like this system because, like I said, you can cut the delay in a third. And so, like I said, this is just a redstone input device hooked up to a piston with a boat on top of it. Now, the boat is going to need a 3x3 space to reside in, and these are going to have to be half slabs here where the string and tripwire are, or else the tripwire will deactivate for whatever reason. And you cannot put a covering over this, because if I pop this down and put some blocks like this, you'll notice that the boat does not come up, so make sure not to cover up that 3x3 space you've created. Leave plenty of room for the piston to push your boat up and into the string. And you should be able, because of this little collar, you should be able to log in and out, walk outside of the trunk, walk back in without having to worry about this boat getting messed up. Of course, I don't know, some jerk could break the boat, but I mean, who's going to do that? You don't have much to worry about. So, yeah, long distance redstone with tripwires. I'm definitely going to be keeping that in mind for future projects. Maybe on the project I was already thinking about, maybe not, I don't know. I come up with all these projects that you guys never see because they're either stupid or I'm too lazy to actually see them to completion. But I hope you guys have enjoyed this video. If you did, please consider like, commenting, or subscribing. It helps me out a lot. And as I am doing now, please remember, if you have anything you'd like to be tested, leave it in the description below. I'm only one man, and there's 260 some odd of you at this point who can help give me more ideas. So leave some ideas down below, and we'll work together to try to make a better Minecraft. I'll see you next time. Doodles.